Alright, we're back in Guild Wars 2, which I haven't been in Guild Wars 2 in a long time, and I hate leaving this video series not completed, so I want to get to level 80. Let's keep going. If you guys have watched any of my Guild Wars 2 series, I actually love Guild Wars 2. I think it's a great game. I think World of Warcraft is different. Like vanilla World of Warcraft is definitely different than Guild Wars 2. They're very different games, but they're both really good games, and I really enjoyed Guild Wars 2. I think the problem with Guild Wars 2 for me anyway is there's just not enough people in it. But I could totally see Guild Wars 2 if they had the right amount of people in the game. It could be really, if there were more people in the game and you could do stuff in groups with more people, it could be really, really fun. So, I gotta remember how to play. I haven't played in so long. Alright. Alright, cool.
Hylic refugees have
We are in Sparkfly Fen,
they're still in justice.
which is, let me go ahead and update my Sparkfly Fen. Let's see if I spelled that right. Sparkfly Fen. Sparkfly Fen. Update that real quick in the details of the stream. Alright. Man, this camera's rotating so fast. Did I really play with it at this fast rotation? I probably did. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's going to take me a little while to get used to playing Guild Wars 2 again, because I haven't played it in a long time. And what's the weapon swap? X key? Yeah, the rotation seems a little fast. I'm going to try to slow that down a little bit. Let's go to mouse, and it's not here. Where's the mouse? Okay, rotation speed. Let's just knock this down a little bit. I don't know. That seems to. I think that's made a difference. I hope. Damn! Are you kidding me? Try knocking through that. All right. And we've got some mail here. Looks like we are ready for another another storyline quest. But let's take a look at the map. We can see I have not explored any of this area. So what level is this? 55 to 65. And we are... Where's my level? I think I'm 60... where's my level at? There it is, bottom left corner. Alright, so it's scaling me down. I'm level 67. Alright, alright. But yeah, I kind of wanted to finish this series and get this character to 80. It's too bad, like I said, my problem with Guild Wars 2 is just not enough people in the game. You know, whenever I play, it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of people in the game, so that can make you feel pretty desolate. And you'll see people when you go to towns and stuff. There's definitely people here, and when there's events, you'll see people come over for like area bosses and stuff like that. You'll see people show up.
Replenishing. Pain for pain.
But when I come into the game, it doesn't have that same feeling that WoW has, you know? Like in WoW, when I come into World of Warcraft, I kind of know what I want to do, you know? Like I have a goal in mind. When I play Guild Wars 2, I feel like right now my goal is just leveling, but I have no idea what's that level, the top level. the max level, which is one of the reasons why I'm turn the music down. One of the reasons why I always wanted to level up a character all the way. So, just to see what there is to do at the max level.
Replenishing. Pain for pain.
But man, you cannot discount how beautiful the world looks. And as I've said before, you know, several times, the level design in Guild Wars 2, in my opinion, is the best of any MMO I've ever played. Just the amount of detail that they put in the world. And I'm not even at the highest graphics because my computer's a piece of crap, but if you're playing this with everything turned up all the way, it looks just absolutely gorgeous. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing with a wooden plank. Show me what you got. Sell junk. Let's take a look at our inventory. One other thing in this game is my inventory is always running full. And do we have any low-level? Open up any bags. These are bags we can open up for different various items. Let's go ahead and deposit all materials. Compact. Seraph badge. Badge of Officer Seraph landing assault against the center. We'll want to know about this. It says this is a very valuable piece of equipment. Yeah, maybe, but it's not as good as what I got. See, there's another player. So, the world's not completely dead.
I have so much to tell you.
That guy's humming is quite annoying, to be honest.
Retreat!
Alright, let me pull up
Commander, there are Orions marching straight toward us.
Where?
To arms. The enemy does not get.
What enemy? What is this?
This is new.
Oh. Picked up the larva meat. I'm sure this goes to somebody. Always, if you see dead people, always help them. Always revive them, because usually for the quest. Now here's a shooter. What am I shooting at, though? That's the question. Out of range.
Eat pain. Feel the fury.
There's a few more players. Alright, I had to open up the stream on my other monitor here. There we go.
Feel the fury. They'll have to hit much harder.
The combat in Guild Wars 2 is really nice. When I was looking at Pantheon Rise of Fall, one of the comments I made on Nathan Napalm's channel, on one of his videos, I said, please do not include like 40 skills in the game.
Replenishing.
When I was playing EverQuest 2, I was only like level 30 and I already had like 20 some skills. I mean, it was just ridiculous. What undead? Oh shit, there's an event going over here. Yeah, defend the camp.
Feel the fury. Venom. Too strong. You'll be feeling that one for days.
Damn your eyes!
Gonna resurrect these town guards. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Replenishing.
Okay. Did we just level up? Oh, we did. Level 68. Alright, so we only got 12 more levels to go. Like I said, I really don't know what to do in Guild Wars 2 once I reach the max level. But we'll just play it by ear. What are you guys doing over here? Hey, buddy, what's up?
Fight!
You like my sword?
Replenishing.
Replenishing. How's the champion coming?
My task here is
What
done.
an ordeal.
Shit.
I tell myself that these poor Orient souls can rest now, but
Champion. Shit. I don't know how to do general. Oh, man. Whoa, look at all the damage he did to me. Holy crap.
Replenishing.
Let's get out of here. Run away! Run away! Oh, that... Look at that thing. How do I do general? Alright, we're going to go down here. We're going to say general slash G1, I guess. What is G1? Need help killing champion
dead near our cargo. If they
Megalodon.
charge, they'll blow and kill us all.
Damn it! What are the general channels, man? You think I know by now? How about map? Megalodon, and then you have to somehow link it. Like, I don't know how you do it. You like... I'm not sure what I even did there. Can I control? I don't know how to do it. There's a way you can link it. This is one of the reasons I don't like Guild Wars 2. Honestly, I just don't know all the how to do everything that I would like to do. I know you can link people, and I actually, someone showed me how to do this, and I can't remember. I haven't played this game in so long. Maybe I can. Wouldn't it be cool if I could attack, shoot this guy with it? But I can't. Damn you, Megalodon. I want to kill you, but I can't because I'm too weak. Yeah, look at that.
Stand your ground. Save yourselves!
Look at his health. I mean, his health's not even going down. Jeez. His health wasn't even going down. That sucks. That's straight up. Man, Matt straight up sucks. Okay, now what am I supposed to do here? Use the weapons to collapse termite mounds. Use what weapons? Use Hylic weapons. Don't know about you guys, but I don't see no Hylic weapon. Oh, they want me to collapse them with these turrets? Alrighty then. Doesn't really look like he gave me credit, does it? Hey, Chris, what's up, dude? Playing a little Guild Wars 2, but I have no idea how to play this game. I mean, even after leveling all the way up to level 57 on, or what am I, 68. I mean, I know how to play my character, but a lot of times you get these quests and stuff, and they're kind of weird. It says use the weapons to collapse the turret mounts. Well, I'm using the weapon, but it isn't really giving me any credit. So I'm like, well, what are you talking about? It says a hijack weapon could expose the larva. I'm using the hijack weapon, but apparently that's not the right one. Damn you. Oh, you bastard.
Feel the fury.
I'm gonna make you feel my fury.
Retreat!
That's what I'm talking about. Feel the fury! Okay, I got him up.
Feel the fury.
Give him a little pain, a little bit of that.
If those undead
Swap to my
are
mace.
done for, the explosives are too unstable.
Alright.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Hurts, doesn't it? Boom. Alright. Now we have to escort this guy. A healing seed.
For Dwayna's sake, don't these undead ever give up?
Retreat!
Oh, I'm losing track of the escort here. Let's get going.
Last.
At last, Neo. At last.
I can't believe how much trouble one lich can stir up. If we can take him down, it'll be a real coup. Hey, nice
I'm pretty good. I just ate a whole bag of Funyuns.
ready to be a constellation.
I'm pretty tired, actually, but...
I'm bleeding.
Oh, I'm bleeding.
They'll have to hit much
I'm just
harder.
kind of getting bored of playing on the WoW beta because there's nobody on the servers and on the WoW Classic beta, and I wanted to get
Put them
my
all down. We need to get these explosives to the tower.
wanted to finish on my Guardian leveling series, get my Guardian to level 80.
Fury.
I keep getting knocked on my butt. Stop knocking me down.
Time to do some real damage.
Live well.
Well, that's good that you're getting healthy again. It's never fun to be sick, man.
Buck up. We've got a wave of Orions about to crash into us.
Pain for pain.
Oh, he knocked me down again, you know? Don't mess with me, man. I can take a lot of damage. That's why I'm a Guardian, baby. This girl, she can take a lot of damage. Look at that groovy shield she's got. This zone seems very dark. Don't ever get pneumonia. I've never had it, and I don't ever want to get it.
We thank the gods that we made it in one piece. All right, now for the hard part. Get those bombs ready to go to the tower.
Get those bombs ready. Slow the risen corruption by clearing out corrupted.
Head out to the tower. Try to set it at a weak spot.
Maybe I should bring this to who?
Going down.
Right. Just don't drop that bomb, okay? That new recruit isn't ready to take your place.
They used to call me Cattail in the Grove because I was so agile. But just in case, see you in the dream.
Maybe I should bring this to Ayomichi. I don't even know who Ayomichi is. Well, let's zoom in. She's carrying one. Yeah, okay, so carrying it.
Over here.
So we'll grab one.
Feel the fury. Replenishing. Pain for pain.
Live well.
Hey, man, have a good one. Good to see you're getting better. I'll talk to you later, man. I'll be on for a while. Trying to level up my Guardian in Guild Wars. Level 68 currently, just 12 more levels to go. To 80, 12 to 80, my friend. Let's heal up.
They'll have to hit much harder.
They'll have to hit much harder. Guardian's a cool class, though. I can take a lot of damage on this character.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Excuse me.
It begins!
At last. Ah. Oh, more of these guys, man. They just keep popping out of nowhere. Throwing off the big shield. Alright.
Hurts, doesn't it?
What? Oh!
I don't know what did so much damage to me. Dodge roll, dodge roll.
Time to do some real damage. Replenishing.
Damn, man.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage. They'll have to hit much harder.
Need the barrier of protection.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage.
Replenishing.
The light fades.
All right, we escorted her all the way to this, whatever this is, some sort of a tower. Oh, damn! I guess we wanted to blow up the tower, and me with it. And now I'm stuck in the tower. I can't get past the rocks that are falling on my head. There we go.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh shit!
Feel the fury.
And now I've got Lich. We're gonna have to get some defensive measures up here.
Pain for pain. I could outrun a centaur. Time to do some real damage.
I can't remember what my can't remember my keybind is for the bottom far right skill.
Death
That
stalks
was
me.
impressive. Pain for pain.
We're gonna have to get out of here and get some healing. Apparently I got his attention because he's coming after me.
They'll have to hit much harder.
We're going pretty defensive right now. Replenishing.
Time to do some real damage.
Heal, heal, run, swap. Throw into the bubble of protection. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the hell out of here. Get into a little bit of a safer spot here to heal up. And there, he's coming after me.
Pain for pain.
As you can see, I'm fully defensive. I'm going with all my blocks. Do a little dodge rolling as well to try to avoid some of his damage.
Feel the fury.
Got to try to keep the uptime on my replenishing skill A. Right there, I just took a big shot.
Time to do some real damage.
Don't kill me and go for the heal. Don't die. Oh, shit, that was close. Dodge.
Replenishing. Retreat!
Now I'm retreating over here.
Feel the fury.
Shit.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Putting shield up. Putting other shield up. Right now I'm just full defensive right now. The other guy was trying to help me kill this, died and ran off, it looks like. Dead. Oh, so close to surviving that. Yeah, I'm probably dead now. The other guy was fighting him. He took off. Alright, we're just going to let him kill me. Just die. Go ahead and die, baby. Oh, man. Do I even not have a waypoint nearby? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, here, this one. So that was a fail, big time fail. We're gonna have to go back to the waypoint, and now we're going to have to run all the way back down south. But I think we're up to the task. Let's do it. I don't like dying, and it's just I'm really trying to get my feet wet again. It's been so long since I played Guild Wars. I'm very rusty. That other guy got his butt whooped. I lasted quite a while, but he still killed me, and I'm not happy about that. So, come on, auto run, damn it. We know he was here. Let's see if we can get back there and kill him.
Retreat!
I'm sure I can kill that guy if I just get one or two more people to help me. Okay, there he is. Usually there's people. Okay, he's still there. What's his health at? It's at full health, so if I can figure out how to link to the map. That's a personal waypoint. No. How do you link to the map? Oh, this is so frustrating. I'm going to have to Google it because I just don't know. I don't remember. Guild Wars 2 link location, link waypoint, point in chat. Waypoint chat is really all easy. All you need to do is press M to bring up your map window. From here, scroll over the waypoint you would like to link into chat, and shift left click it with your cursor. Let's put the chat window. Okay. Let's try this. Now, this is a link point, so I'm going to say, need help with champion Risen Lich. And then we hit map, and we're going to shift left click that. Closest waypoint. Right? We hope. I hate how the map goes away, though. And it's in map chat, but I'm not in map. This is so confusing. Like, I'm seeing a bunch of green text. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Fucking irritating. Alright. It keeps bringing up all these other windows, and I don't know why. Return to game. Strange. I don't know, so strange. All right, well, yeah, I'm getting frustrated because I'm a Guild Wars 2 newbie. But let's check this guy. Let's try this guy. Come on.
Replenishing.
Maybe I can solo him.
They'll have to hit much harder. Pain for pain. Impressive combination.
No, we're certainly gonna have to run away and try to heal.
Through.
It's not really looking like I can kill this guy solo. Damn it. Yeah, hey Trevor. I was able to just hit the M key, go to the map, and just shift left click the waypoint. I was hoping you could create, I guess maybe if I create a personal waypoint and then shift left click that. So it looked like if I went to map and clicked alt left click. No, shift left click. Oh shit. Now someone's attacking me.
Feel the fury.
It's funny, man. I've leveled this character from 1 to 68 without using any XP boosts at all, just trying to learn the game. And I've learned my character, but since I've been playing mostly solo, I haven't really learned some of those things. Yeah, I know. Well, I had it. If you look at the chat window, you can see where it says that I said, need help with champion Risen Lich, and then I linked the Glen waypoint, which seemed to be the closest waypoint, which is right here on the map. And if you go down, you can see where I am at the Destroy the Champion. But what I was wondering is, can you create a personal waypoint and then link to that? But I don't know how you would. Like, if I go to map, there is a way. Is it alt left click? Yeah, alt left click. Now if I shift left click that. Nope, see, it didn't work. That would have been a cool feature. If they let you alt left click to set a personal waypoint and then shift left click on that personal waypoint to then link that location to in the map. That would be kind of cool. So party members can see who's attacking me. Man, this guy, like, they keep stunning me. It's a basilisk. He's using his basilisk to stare on me, I guess.
Pain for pain. Replenishing.
Yeah, party members can see it. I've partied very little in this game. Well, I don't think I can kill this champion list for myself, which sucks. I hate admitting that I can't solo something. It's because he keeps seeming to be able to damage me even when I'm behind him. It sucks. Here's another player that's coming in to try to attack him. Here we go. Maybe between the two of us, maybe. Why does he keep attacking me? It's like, holy crap. He is on me, like, big time. See, I really have his attention.
It's getting serious.
Yeah, I literally have to run at this point. I'm just running. Run for your life. What's he hitting me with? I keep seeing red balls coming from my body. It's like, it's almost like he's doing a life drain on me.
Your failure here signals the imminence of your destruction.
So apparently we beat him. I don't know how we beat him. He still got full health. I didn't see the guy drop his health at all. Weird. Make sure you use CC to break the break bar. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's use CC. Now, I actually have to remember what this keybind is here because I don't... Control mouse 2. Okay, so it's this one? That one, no. This one, no. Oh, no, that's just something else. That's to enable auto attack, which I don't really want to do. Alright, I gotta look at my keybinds. Where's Shift D? Shift D, Shift C, Shift mouse button 4.
Pain for pain.
Okay, so it is Shift mouse 4. Okay. Yeah, like Siphon? I don't know what you mean by break bar, though. What's the break bar? We're going to go back and grab this one point of interest. Certainly seems to be a lot of herbs above me on the left.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Bosses and champions usually have them. The blue bar under the enemy health. Make sure to use CC to break the break bar. CC. Crowd control. I still don't understand what you're trying to say, though. Is there a certain skill I can use to break something they're, kind of almost like to break out of an, attack they're doing on me? Okay. So how do you break the break bar, though? Are you just saying knock it down? They have some form of... Okay, you can break that bar by using some skills that have some form of crowd control.
Replenishing.
Oh, well, that's the problem, because I don't know which skills of mine would be considered skills that... I mean, I have, like, a stun. Do I even have a stun? Nah, I think my A ability does a slight stun.
Fury.
Teleport to your target, striking them and blinding them. So I can blind people. I guess you could consider that a form of CC. That's really the only one I have on this bar. The rest are... Like if I switch to my alternate weapon, which is just my mace. This does damage and helps heal me. Surround yourself nearby with a shield. Damages foe. I think that's really it. And this is just another shield. Ray of Judgment. Let's go ahead and grab this sampling. I just wish Guild Wars 2 had more people in the game. And there's people in here. I mean, I'm walking around and I'm seeing people. But I don't know. I'm thinking I probably need to go back into that cave. Back this way. Make sure that I explore this. There's a road over here, appears on the map, so let's explore this. Make sure we get it all. We're trying to do a complete map completion.
My knowledge grows.
Retreat!
The hero challenge. Oh, gee, you just knocked me. You gonna let me move? Totally CC'd. Yeah, this is death for me right now. That was like, that wasn't good. I'm so rusty. I haven't played this game in so long, and I'm really rusty. Oh, don't lock up on me. Come on. Do not freeze on me. Alright, well this has happened once before, I think on Guild Wars 2, where the sound... Okay, it looks like it came out of where the sound kind of stuck.
Replenishing.
But yeah, I just wonder, when you say usually you break it, they will go into a weakened state. And I have to do it with abilities that are like CC. Really, the only ability I have that's like that is my A attack, which has that charge to teleport your target, striking them, and blinding nearby foes. I'll have to do some more research on what abilities for a Guardian would be considered kind of CC type abilities. Maybe be able to attack this guy when he doesn't have all these guys throwing shit at me.
They'll have to hit much
Fail.
harder.
Fail.
Feel the fury.
Wow, why is my game freezing? It never usually it doesn't usually do that. I never had problems with Guild Wars 2. That's kind of weird.
Replenishing. They'll have to hit much harder.
Our troubles are over.
Replenish. Time to do some real damage.
Did they give me credit? So apparently they didn't give me credit for beating this guy. I'm not That's weird. It doesn't look like it on the map. It says earn a hero point. Oh, shouldn't that say hero point earned? Right? And I'm going to kill these bitches because they were pissing me off. Man, they're annoying. Holy crow. Ah, so that's what it is with this hero point. I had to kill all of the ones, not just him, but all his minions too. Saying that's that's weird. Yeah, I had to kill him and his minions, that's unusual. Usually it's just one person. So it's a good thing I was pissed off at those guys and went back to kill them, or I might not have ever gotten that hero point. I was like, these fuckers, because yeah, they're annoying as fuck. Yeah, my game's not running well though. It's frozen twice, and there it was freezing again. I haven't streamed Guild Wars 2 before. This is the first time I've ever streamed it. Let me check my computer and see if there's anything running I can kill. Doesn't really look like it. Yeah, my CPU for some reason is just completely pegged. Yeah, my CPU is 100% pegged right now, and it shouldn't be. So I may have to restart the stream, or I don't know. Let me close my sound. Let's close this. Let's close this. CPU still pegged. Guild Wars 2 is taking up 2 gig. That is a lot of memory to take up for one application. Yeah, well, it shouldn't be pegged at 100% the whole time, though. That's crazy. Looking at my processes, though, I don't really see anything other than just Chrome. Jeez, Chrome's crazy because Chrome just, I mean, it's so many different individual. I have one window of Chrome open, and yet I see one. If I go to image, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Chrome processes, and I only have one Chrome window open. Of course, I can't kill that because that's my YouTube streaming. Yeah, okay, well, we'll come back in, and it seems to be running okay for the moment. I probably should just do a fresh reboot. I should probably make that a habit before I do any streaming, just do a clean reboot. Come in with like a real fully fresh memory. Yeah, I mean, I haven't used Firefox in a long time, but Chrome is definitely a memory hog. See, there's another freeze. Jesus. All right, well, that's unacceptable.
They'll have to hit pain for pain.
All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart my computer and start the stream back up. Because this is, I don't know, maybe just, I don't know. I got to do something, but I can't play with it if it's going to keep freezing like that. I guess we'll see. Let it go. Let's grab these herbs over here. You can climb over that little hill. Did you see him warp right there? He just warped. That was strange. That was really strange. My M4 ability, or my left mouse button 3 or left mouse button 4 ability, the bottom left skill on my skill bar changed to an icon of like a cross. With this weapon set, with the mace set. There, see it? It must be like auto. Yeah, right there. Now it's a cross. It's like flipping back and forth between a cross and not a cross.
Do some real damage.
No idea what that's all about. Cross means it's healing me. Okay. It says Faithful Strike, hits your foe with a final strike and heals nearby allies. Okay, so it's each strike is what's changing that icon, I guess. I don't know. There's so many things in Guild Wars 2 that I don't know the finer details of a lot of what's going on. Is that what that is? They're on auto attack? It says control plus mouse to disable. Do you want auto attack on or not in Guild Wars 2? That's my question. What's the benefit of having it on? I mean, it's just going to... I can see the little arrow here. Probably, let's see. So it's control mouse button 2. So now auto attack's off. Off. So basically all of my skills are off. Oh, yeah. I think for this, like for my thumb button skill, it probably should be on auto attack. And it's on auto attack as well. So yeah, each hit does different things. I knew that. I was interested that the icons were changing. I guess they're changing to show which auto attack, which move I'm on out of the 3. You right? Am I keeping it on? All right. All right. Well, I've got it on for those 2 skills. I definitely don't want it on any of these other ones. I mean, these don't have multiple effects either. They're just one swing. No gathering tools. Oh, crikey. Let's see. Weapon skills, equipment. I think we've got something here. Deposit all materials. Ooh, sort of crazy axe. Don't need a bow. What is this? A Carrion Glyphic Axe of Air, 577-1. Actually, that weapon does pretty good damage. All right, let's grab a few more plants. I've actually gathered so much stuff, but I've never really done much trade skills really in Guild Wars 2. But I continue to gather stuff if I ever do. If I ever do. But honestly, the chance of me coming back and playing Guild Wars 2 any length of time is probably pretty rare. I think Guild Wars 2, for some reason, I think Guild Wars 2 could have been a much more popular game than it was. And it was pretty popular. All right, slow the risen corruption by clearing out corrupted stumps and mangled fish, corpses, or killing sickened animals.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage.
Oh, really? I dodged before he got that off. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I think the this zoom in really annoys me, that the zoom in is so like when you zoom, it's not smooth. It's not a smooth zoom. See how it kind of chops in and chops out? It doesn't zoom you smoothly, and that really annoys me for some reason. I didn't remember it being like that, but I guess it is. I think the combat seems a little bit... It doesn't feel as impactful as other games. That's one thing about, sometimes with certain weapons, they feel better than others. Ranged weapons feel, I think, really nice. Like when you're on a hunter, when you're on a ranger, the arrows and stuff feel pretty good. This guy's saying thank you. I'm not sure why. Maybe he's mad at me because I didn't help him. I don't know. I'm still trying to just figure out and try to remember how to play the game. So, yeah, and I think the progression being like the PvP probably put off a lot of people because it's just cosmetic stuff, But you can't see, like when you're fighting someone else. I mean, it's kind of, you kind of have to really know the characters, and especially in this mapping, look how dark it is. It's kind of hard to even see my character. I mean, she really doesn't stick out that well. Now, of course, I'm in the shade. Let me get into some light here. Looks a little better. I mean, like this shield I have, the skin for my shield came from PvP. Like, I played the game when it first came out. I was a backer, you know, so I bought like a pledge package or whatever it was called, and so I was in the game day one when it was released. I think I was even in some of the betas. But I only stayed in the game for like that monster just completely disappeared. I've seen that happen before in Guild Wars 2 too, where monsters just after you kill them, they just even before you kill them, they just basically warp away and disappear.
They'll have to hit
And there he is. He came back. Maybe he went beneath the ground. I don't know.
replenishing.
But yeah, when I first played the game, I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I mean, I love, like I said, like I've said many times before, I think the level design in Guild Wars 2 is the best of any MMO I've ever played. Some of the levels are just amazing, and how they integrate the land with a lot of the broken ships and stuff that are on the side of the water and stuff. It's done so well. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful. When you look at the level design, it's really, really nice. And this is like one of the worst level designs. This is not one of my favorite ones, but it still looks great. You know, the water looks nice, and like I said, I don't have my graphics turned up all the way. My computer's pretty shitty, so. All right, let's see what we can kill these guys. Kill the mobs. And I like that they give you different ways of completing the objectives. Like here, it's like I can do this, or I can do stuff, or I can just kill stuff. And I like to kill stuff, so I'm like, oh, I can kill stuff. That's what I'm doing. Oh, he got me with that damn I-beam again. Just pissing me off with the I-beam.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah.
Buck up. We've got a wave of Orions about to crash into us.
I don't want to kill these guys because I don't think they're part of the quest. Who is shooting at me? Bitch.
They'll have to hit much harder. Replenishing.
Yeah, and I think one of the reasons I wanted to get to 80 is I actually wanted to buy the expansion, and I don't think I've bought it yet. And which makes me mad because I think it was on sale one day, and I was gonna get it when it was on sale, but let's see.
Let's take a moment.
I thought they had it in
Thank
here.
gods that we made it in one piece. All right, now for the hard part. Get those bombs ready to go to the tower.
Well, yeah, I definitely want to play the expansions. I've heard they look really cool, and
You're up.
I've never had a mount in the game, you know.
To the tower. Try to set it at a weak spot. Just don't drop.
Time to do some real damage.
We're almost done with this heart. We gotta kill. These are the risen ones, though.
Retreat!
Need to kill a few more sickened mobs.
They'll have to hit much harder.
No tombstone. Tomorrow, you and I will be toasting your victory.
Time to do some real damage. Replenishing. they'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah, well design. I think, but it doesn't. Like I said, the attacks don't feel as probably impactful as they could. I've always felt that the way the character moves and the graphics, although I love the way the character moves, but the graphics and stuff, they just like. I think you have to be careful when you make an MMO for the combat system. You have to be able to see that you're actually hitting the target, and sometimes you kind of do yourself a disservice by putting too much particle effects and too much animation effects on swings and stuff because you don't really see where you're actually hitting the target, and I think that takes away from the feeling of impact.
Impressive combination.
Damn right, it's impressive. Replenishing. Yeah, but this is, I use a very defensive setup. Like I use the mace and the focus and the sword and board, you know. I like this setup because I can do pretty good damage, but I have a lot of defensive, a lot of ways to kind of heal myself and put up shields and stuff. And I love the way she backpedals, though. That's one of the coolest things in here about movement-wise. She's got a real cool backpedal. Let's get back to this person.
Destroy you.
Time to do some real damage.
Oh, you're gonna knock me down, really? Bastard.
Replenishing.
Vigilance, honor, duty above all. The end is here.
Back at it. Not enough energy.
Yeah, I think if you played the game, like, if you played the game when it was released, what the hell is going on? That guy was, look at this guy, shape-shifting and all kinds of weird stuff. This little, well, it says he's downscaled. I don't know what level he is. But yeah, I think at the beginning, if you played it from the very beginning and you got into PvP, you kind of had to do a lot of PvP to understand, like, to be able to see the animations and understand what people were doing, you know, with their characters. But then, if, you know, as the game progressed and stuff, if you came back like I did, you know, I played it for like a couple months, and then I think I was really into Terra. I think Terra might have came out right around the same time as Guild War 2. They're pretty close to it. And I was really into Terra, and I really liked Terra. Terra was fantastic when it first came out. And so I think I kind of jumped out of Guild Wars 2 after just 2 or 3 months and spent most of my time in Terra. Whenever I came back into Guild Wars 2, I just felt kind of lost. I was like, well, what do I do? Where do I go? And what's the point of this game? You know, and I think a lot of people have that problem with Guild Wars 2 is it feels like, well, you know, I'm just running around the map, you know, like completing maps, but what am I supposed to do, you know? You know, what's the goal? There are dungeons, but whenever I do them, I always get in the dungeons with people that are like so high in level that I'm basically just trying to run as fast as I can, just try to keep up with them because they're just running through like one shot and everything, just about, you know, or killing it very quickly. I got that already, yeah. All right, let's go to the map. We still have that guy out, the shark out there, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna head for the undiscovered vista, and I'm thinking that I probably need to go. Nah, I might have to go all the way back. No, it looks like there's maybe a way to get up here. Yeah, the dungeons are not very. That's the bad part about Guild Wars 2. Is I didn't think the dungeons were any good. But again, the combat doesn't feel very impactful to me. But I love it. I mean, I love the animations and stuff are fantastic, and the spells and all the abilities are nice. But I don't know. There does seem to be a bridge over there. Looks like maybe I can go up this way. I did do a fractal once. I think is that what it's called, a fractal? Like, yeah, like I accidentally there these people showed up, this big group of people, like 20 people, and they were going into these kind of like portals, and I just jumped through the portal when it was open. What are those called? And we started killing these bosses when we go through these portals. I don't know if that's a fractal or what, but it's interesting. Oh, I hate these oozes. These are one of the worst things to fight, I think. They're a cool monster, though. What a pain in the ass to fight. How am I going to get up to that? How am I going to get up to that point of interest? This is certainly not the right way to go.
Retreat!
And I love people who they get on their other characters and they already have mounts, so they can just fly or jump to these points of interest. And I'm always like having to figure out how to get up there, and it's annoying as fuck sometimes. Yeah, I don't even know how to get a mount in this game.
Retreat!
I'm gonna try to go up this way. Don't know if this is gonna let me get up high enough.
Pain for pain.
Doesn't look like it. No. Yeah, and since I don't have any flying mounts or anything really, no glidings or anything, I can't really get anywhere sometimes, you know. Like I was really enjoying Guild Wars 2 though. When I came back and started playing this character here about a few months ago, is when I kind of came back and started playing. I actually was enjoying it quite a bit. But not as much as like I enjoy like Vanilla WoW. It's just a different game. It's hard to compare the two. The combat's so different. I mean, obviously the graphics and the world in Guild Wars 2 are so much far superior as far as the way the visuals and the map. It's one of my favorite maps of any game. I love the way the map works. How the hell am I going to get to that? I need to go back through that tunnel, I think.
Retreat!
But this was a dead end, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this doesn't go back outside, does it? Well, maybe it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. So this might be the way to get up to our Vista. We're certainly at a higher elevation.
Retreat!
This doesn't look good. I'm not going to be able to get up there. Nope. Wouldn't it be cool if I could get up there? Doesn't look like it though. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a tunnel. Right here. This is where I came in? No, this is not where I came in.
Retreat!
Okay, this looks promising.
Feel the fury. Replenishing.
Now, if I go, it looks like, I'm trying to get a good look at this. I don't want to jump off. Yeah, it looks like I have to go this way across, yeah.
Retreat!
And then the vista is right beneath me. Woo! Yeah, but you can see these guys didn't get here the way I did. They're all jumping and flying here. I gotta do everything the hard way. But you know what? I'd do it anyway.
Retreat!
I always forget. Shit. I always forget in this game. Sometimes you have to mine it more than one. The rich ones you have to mine 3 times. But when you're walking around this game, what you see a lot is you see a lot of high-level players. I think there's a lot of people who play Guild Wars 2 who get to the highest level and they just keep playing. They keep doing whatever high-level players do, fractals and, I don't know, world versus world. I don't know. But you don't see a lot of lower-level players that much. All right, so we need to hit this point right here.
Retreat!
Feel the fury. They'll have to hit much harder.
Yeah, baby. How you like me now? Oh shit.
Doesn't it?
Damn, these guys with their ranged attacks are kicking my butt.
Feel the fury.
What? Oh.
Pain for pain.
All right, almost dead. Almost dead. Run away! There's a lot of monsters around here. They're trying to kill me.
Replenishing. They'll have to hit much harder.
And I'm gonna limp away like a scaredy cat. I cannot. I don't know. I'm having trouble with these guys with their ranged attacks are really picking me apart. Oh, he's still coming.
Feel the fury.
Just a vet. Usually I can kill veterans quite easily, but man, these guys are tough.
Feel the fury.
That guy was tough, dude. Man. All right, now, sorry, man. I was trying to get to stay alive there. You say if you play for a decent amount of time, especially PvP. Well, yeah, I understand that. I mean, I've got a ton. Like, if I go to my bank, you'll see all kinds of like XP bonuses and level up tombs. But on this character, I'm not using any. I wanted to level this character from 1 all the way to 80 without using any kind of a bonus. You know, I wanted to do like a traditional leveling. Like this is how, you know, it was when the game first started.
Feel the fury.
And still, you level pretty at a decent
They'll have
speed.
to hit much harder. Replenishing.
Yeah, you level at a decent speed. And the more I keep picking these things up. All right, what else do I need? There's a waypoint over here, and then we got to hit our scout binoculars, whatever you want to call the thing.
Retreat! They'll have to hit much harder.
Where is it? It says it's right beneath me. And indeed it is. Yeah, I'm trying to do, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get complete completion. Like if you look, as I level up, I'm leveling up by doing complete map completion, so... Like, if you look right now, I'm at 43% world completion. And that's not too bad, considering this is really the only character I've ever really leveled up that much. Like, the highest level character I had beyond before this one was, like, I don't know, I think I might have deleted her. I'm not sure if I did or not, but she was, like, 35 or 40, and a lot of that was just using when I quit the game after a couple months of playing, then I came back, like, 8 months later or a year later. They just started giving me these, like, returning player rewards and tombs and ways to level up quickly. And I leveled up, like, from like 20 to 35 in a couple minutes. It was ridiculous, I'm not a fan of that, by the way. In any MMO, I prefer that you have to level up. The way the game was created when you first played it, however long it took you to level shouldn't change. I'm not really a big fan of, like, if you want to get your friends to level up quickly or something, maybe when they sign up to the game, you can give them a referral or something. And that might help, but... I'm destroying a mangled fish corpse. Interesting. And check out what's over here. Help in his hunt.
This is
good.
But yeah, I'm trying to get map completion on this character. I would like to be able to craft a legendary weapon. That's why I've been gathering, How the hell am I going to get that guy off of there?
Replenishing. Pain for pain.
Everyone, come!
Alright, dispose of risen remains to clean up the western shoreline.
A meal today means no travel tomorrow. Death, good!
Woohoo! Level 69. And I still have, like, some story quests to do.
Pain for pain.
And burn these corpses. Yeah, I know. That whole, like World of Warcraft, the boosts and shit that they sell, nah, I'm not a fan of that either. I think if you know, like, if people get referred to the game by their friends and they get a bonus for that, I don't really have a problem with that. But just giving people, like, 2, 3, 4 instant level boosts that boost you up entire level at once, I think it's kind of crazy. And I know in Guild Wars 2, there's stuff I've gotten that I just right-clicked on it and it leveled me up like 5 levels at once. So it's crazy. Oh, you want a piece of me? This guy's a pushover. Let's grab this one. We still need to keep disposing. Still need to burn some more corpses here. And that damn champion.
Return! Die!
Pain for pain. Replenishing.
Good!
More undead corpses. Need to burn these. Alright, let's do something else here real quick. Alright, sorry, I was setting up some stuff. Why is he attacking me? You want some of this?
Have at you.
One thing with Guild Wars 2, what they did, they pay. There's so much attention to detail in this game.
Feel the fury.
And it's amazing. I mean, they really paid attention to what they were doing. I think it's I think next to World of Warcraft, I would have to list Guild Wars 2 as far as a complete MMO that's really polished. It's right up there. I mean, of course, look at how the transition between water and land. Like right now, I can't use any weapons, so I have no bar at the bottom. When I come out of the water, look how it fades back to my bar. That's so cool. And then when you go all the way underwater, you have an underwater attacking bar. I mean, I think Guild Wars 2, from the MMOs I've played, has the best underwater combat of any MMO as well. And just how the water like runs down across your monitor, your screen. See the water drops on the screen, and It's just absolutely fantastic. I mean, the art on this game is just top notch, and I think it's the best of any MMO ever created. And as far as just the style, the art style, you know, it's just beautiful. I mean, they should. It's just, I think one of the areas that, like I said, I think being able to see the actual attacks and animations is a little difficult. If I want to put down the things I don't like about Guild Wars, is the attack animation stuff, or it's difficult to see what's going on, and it doesn't feel impactful. And I hate the way the camera zooms out in kind of notches and like little segments like this, that it's not a smooth scroll. That just really breaks immersion for me. For some reason, it really bothers me. Okay, let's take a look. What do we need to do? There's stuff all around us. I'm not going to kill him. Let's get a point of interest. I probably need to go down and hit the scout here just to open up the area a little bit. So let's do that.
Retreat!
Tasty.
And, you know, actually, we should hit the waypoint too. Let's go ahead and just hit the waypoint and the group event over here.
More! Come here!
I don't like machines in almost any game. Like these types of things where they say get into a machine and do stuff. I honestly don't really care for that too much in almost any MMO I've ever played. I like playing my character, not playing machines. Some people, you know, probably like it. I'm just not one of them.
You crossed the line.
I think of, I'm more traditional MMO. I'm more traditional fantasy where it's a fantasy.
Shark is in our waters. This is our chance.
Let me turn the music down again. It's a fantasy, so I want to be, you know, sword and board, and you know, there's no machines back in the time of, you know, Merlin. There weren't like cannons shooting things, and then I just, you know, I'm not like on board with that stuff. There's an event. Oh, it's like pick your poison here, man. Everywhere I go, there's stuff to do. Let's try to go to my left. Let's see. I hope I'm going the right direction here.
Retreat!
I'm sure they want me to fix these traps, so let's do that. No? Is it doing anything? I think it is, yeah. So we're going to fix all these traps so they can protect their camp. Yeah, I kind of got a little bit crazy on my leveling series. I was leveling a warlock, I was leveling a paladin, leveling a hunter, leveling this character in Guild Wars 2, and it just kind of got to be too much. But it's all just in an effort to kill the time until either World of Warcraft Classic comes out or Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. Because I'm just waiting for one of those games. Once one of those games comes out, I'll be spending, you know, all my content will be on that game. But Pantheon's the one I plan on covering probably the most. But I just hope it's not too, because I do like to solo a lot, because I can get kind of bitchy, and I just like to do the things I like to do in an MMO, and I like to try to do things that people say you can't do. It's like, oh, you can never solo this, or you can never solo that, or you can never do this, or you can never do that without help. You know, I always like to try to prove people wrong on those things, because it's fun, it's a challenge, and anything that's challenging is what, to me, is what is fun. You know. All right, let's.
No one dead allows beyond this gate.
Shit.
Pain for pain. Feel the fury. Hurts, doesn't it?
Oh man, they're just knocking me around.
They'll have to hit.
There's no way I'm gonna be able to take all these guys on, you know? There's just too many of them.
Still standing. Barely.
Yeah. Oh, I am not patient today. Oh wow, it actually let me get up. That was amazing. Yeah, I don't know. luckily there's a waypoint. Oh, it's contested. I hate it when they won't let me go to a contested waypoint. That's annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'll be spending a lot of time in Classic WoW for sure. But I've played World of Warcraft for, for 15 years. So definitely ready for something else. I mean, I love WoW for sure. And I think Classic will be a lot of fun. But when Pantheon comes out, I'm sure I'll be more... The chance of me having more fun in Pantheon is going to be pretty great, just simply because I've never played the game. It's a new game. And they have stuff in the game that I'm really looking forward to, like the weather systems and the climbing mechanics, and the fact that quests aren't just question marks and exclamation points, that quests are more like the game. I want to make my own video game, and the game I'm thinking about developing and I've been mucking around with for years, to be honest. But it's all around, like, you explore the world, and you learn new things by talking to people in the game and the world, the NPCs, and maybe like through your efforts of getting to know certain people, they may eventually like tell you something. Like, hey, I heard this story about this, or I heard this story about that, and it opens you up to basically exploring, or maybe they ask you if you could help them do something. So there'll be like quests, but it's not like WoW where you just go in here and kill 10 mobs and return the quest is complete. It's not quite like that. So Pantheon's more kind of like the way I would want it to be, where more story driven, I guess.
Pain for pain! Time to do some real damage. Replenishing.
Yeah, the one thing I'm worried about with Pantheon is this stuff, because it came from the people who worked on EverQuest, and EverQuest 2 is, like I said, first off, way too many skills. I do not want to see them put 40, 50 skills on your character. I mean, I played EverQuest 2 just recently when they launched a server, just to see what it was like, because I'd never played EverQuest. And once I guess like level 30, and it was like, holy crap, there's a lot of skills, I had to manage like 25 different skills at level 30, and you started having problems even just keeping it on your action bar, like finding room in your action bar for everything. It was ridiculous. Here, let me get out of combat so I can actually talk a little bit. It's hard to talk when I'm constantly being attacked.
It begins!
I'll just go up here. But yeah, I was just saying, like, in EverQuest you had too many skills, and the world was big. It was a pretty big world, actually. But it just felt like... It felt almost like Guild Wars 2, where I was doing, like, map completion.
I agree.
Let me do something else.
I hope it means we're nearing the end of this siege.
I will send our gratitude to Sintel. His mercy is mighty.
You three rest. I try to keep watch.
Turn the voices down. They were way too loud. But I don't want to be being an MMO anymore where it's like quests or map completion. I mean, you explore the world, sure, and that's part of what an MMO should be. It should be about exploration and just, living, role-playing your character so that you're trying to project an image of what you want to be in that world. Do you want to be a fighter? Do you want to be a healer? Do you want to be evil? Do you want to be good? But you're portraying that character, right? And I'm not saying you're role-playing, like, major role-playing, but I mean, you know what I mean? You're playing the game to escape from the real world. Because the real world, let's face it, it sucks, right? It's boring. I go to work every day and write code, and it's boring as fuck. But the pay's good. But you want to play a character that, like, you really enjoy, that can let you escape into a fantastical world. And putting the question marks above people's heads and putting exclamation marks above people's head, to me, breaks immersion. And the longer MMOs have been out, the more they've started to cater to more like the millennial crowd and just like instant gratification and making things easy. Well, MMOs, when they first came out, were much more difficult. Like some of the big ones, like EverQuest or Lineage, they were much more difficult. The quests were difficult. Some of them were very lengthy. And the leveling your character was a grind. And, I'm not saying it has to be a grindy game, but I don't want there to be stuff that's just handed you, oh, just do this and do that and follow this path, and you're going to get to where you want to go. I mean, I think you should be able, like Skyrim, walk out into the world and just do whatever you want. Do I want to just explore? Or do I want to go hunt some deer? Do I want to go chop down some trees? You know, and then maybe use that wood to go into town and sell to a merchant. You know, it should be more open. You know, do I want to learn a sword? Well, I just learn a sword. I'm not a magic user. I'm not a fighter. I'm just a person. And I look at those things as skills. That's just a skill to learn. If I want to learn magic, I should be able to learn magic. If I want to learn how to use a shield, I should be able to learn how to use a shield and use magic. So it would be an open system. You know, and Pantheon's not going to be quite like that. It's not an open system, unfortunately, but the game that I want to create would definitely be that way. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely think Pantheon's a step in the right direction. As long as they don't have 40 or 50 skills, some bullshit like that, because that's just ridiculous. And from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look like they have that many skills. Like in the videos that they've put up, where the developers from Pantheon have gotten some streamers together and they've gone through like a dungeon. And I think they put the characters like level 30 or 35, and they seem to only have like maybe 10 skills. So, but I'm not sure. We'll have to find out. Okay, what do I need to do now? Well, there's a heart north of me. Up here. Let's go ahead and handle that. But then putting like certain skills that you can learn from maybe like some sort of person that you meet out in the mountains that you had to like explore the mountains to find them, and it wasn't easy to find. That to me, that's the right direction. What was this? There's another lag there for some reason. Defend swamp posts, fix region markers, retrieve piles of wood. Okay. Not sure what these potions are for. It says throw the potion to damage your foe. It's just extra weapon you can pick up, I guess.
Pain for pain.
Yeah, you're right. They are missing the like, they're not even MMORPGs anymore. They're just, you might as well just call them OWG, open world games, you know what I mean? But to me, like, if you want to make a game that's really going to attract people now, I think right now, you need to make it, you need to get away from this whole, I'm not a fan of the gear progression system. I'm just not a fan. I mean, I think progression is fine and it's needed, but it should be character progression. And your character can progress. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. I wanted to go to a song that's going to not jump up in volume. So, I'm all for character progression. Like, there's different ways to progress your character. There's obviously by gear. There's also languages, like skills your character learns, like maybe being able to barter with people, or maybe being able to speak a certain language, or maybe being able to craft a certain thing, or maybe just knowing the map, right? Like, you know, there's one game that I played called what was it called? It's called The Long Dark. When that game first came out, there was no map. Like, you would go through these, it was a survival game. You go through these snow-covered mountains, and you just had to remember where you went. There was no map, you know. I'd almost be tempted, and I would probably like to create a game. And I'm not sure if I would do this for my MMO, but for the RPG that I want to create. But I would love to see an MMO come out there where there is no map. You just have to remember how to get to where you went, or you just make your own maps. Now, of course, people would go to lengthy detail to go into Illustrator or something, or Photoshop or something, and actually map it all out and then put it online. I'm sure they would, but I think initially it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Project Gorgon, I know it's got that kind of. Yeah, I know Project Gorgon's got all that stuff, and I love what they're doing in Project Gorgon, but I can't get past the graphics. The UI and the graphics, I couldn't get past it either. I'm like, oh, this is just ugly. I just couldn't get past it. What am I supposed to do with these potions other than just throw it at people? But yeah, Project Gorgon's pretty... I mean, they're going down the right path of, like, having a more open system. Because think about it. If you lived in a world where all there was for weapons was swords and daggers and bows, I mean, you weren't like a class. You were just a person who learned skills. You know, you learned how to use a bow or you learned how to use a sword. I mean, there were knights, right? So being a knight's kind of like being... is like kind of being a class, because a knight had to know how to be a really good horseman. A knight had to know how to use a sword and how to use a shield and how to use a hammer. Those are skills that a knight would know. And there were druids. I mean, people who like maybe, but they weren't the druids we think of in our video games. They were just people who might be knew how to make healing salves or, you know, stuff like that. Knew how to maybe help. They were more like healers, you know. I've agonized over it for hours trying to come up with a way to make an MMO that would keep people interested, that would be very different from what the MMOs are today, but still have that, you know, still be an MMO. It'd still be a game that's about fantasy, that's about character progression, but not character progression through armor. Like, the one thing I don't like about character progression through armor is it's like you go do the same dungeon over and over and over again. You're hoping he drops that one item that you want, and then you have to roll against other people who want that one item. I was like, I'm not really a big fan of that. I think it would be cool to see where there's different events, you know? Like, maybe you find an ogre's cave, and there's like a big ogre, and you go in there and you try to kill him, and he whoops your butt, and you realize, I can't do this by myself. So then you tell your friends, wow, I found this cave over here, and there seems to be this really powerful ogre in there, but I can't kill him. You want to come help? You want to help me? You know, and then you guys both go in there, and you try to take out the ogre. And then, of course, after you kill the ogre, you search him, and you search his cave, and you find some stuff. The other thing I don't like about MMOs is getting loot off of things that shouldn't be dropping loot. I mean, I kill a spider, and he drops a sword. I'm like, what the fuck? Has he got the spider got a back pocket with the sword stuck in it? That's just stupid. If I kill a spider, what I should get would be like spider legs, spider eyeballs, maybe some poison that I got out of his fangs or something. You know, make the loot specific to the monster. I'm not a fan of that. Finding weird crap off of monsters, you know, it's just make it realistic. Yeah, that's one thing that's really interesting about Guild Wars 2. You don't have that crazy gear progression, which is pretty cool. That was one thing that I really liked about Guild Wars 2 is I could step away from the game for a long time, come back, and I didn't feel like I had fallen off that far. You know, that's a cool thing about Guild Wars 2. And how it scales down the maps. Like I could be the highest level character and go to a low level map and still do objectives and stuff, and it's pretty neat that way too. What else do I need to do? Region markers. Guild Wars 2 did so many things right with this game. Now, the only complaints I could really have was just those things I said already about the combat animations and stuff. And alright, so we've got that. Let's go ahead and head north. We'll just keep going until we hit the edge of the map, north, and then skirt the edge. How are we doing on map completion? We're at 27% on this particular one. Some sort of an event over here, but what? Hold Swamp Watch shoreline from the Risen. Okay. I want to go right up.
A new place to explore. Can't
Right
wait.
up here.
Feel the fury. They'll have to hit much harder.
Undead arm. That's funny when I stream games. The games that get the game that I stream that gets the most people is always World of Warcraft. No matter what game I stream, people just love World of Warcraft, man.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Use flamethrowers. Well, I don't see any flamethrowers. Ooh, what's in here? Ghostly pirates. This is interesting looking.
Feel the fury. Pain for pain. Time to do some real damage.
With good reason. What do you mean? People watching me stream WoW. Yeah, I kind of got to the point where, I mean, the beta's probably over now. I think it stopped this. I think it's already down. I'll have to check, but. Well, it's easy to see what's going on, you know? You could watch me here and you might not even know what skills I'm using or anything, you know?
They'll have to hit much harder.
They want me to destroy these cannons, huh? And these are hard to kill. I'm not really getting anything for killing this stuff. There's a chest down there, though. Somewhere. Oh crap! Did I go too far? This is actually a pretty cool area here, but I'm not sure how to get back up.
Pain for pain.
Kind of fell down into this other area. I'm not sure how to get back out.
Feel. Time to do some real damage. They'll have to hit much harder.
Well, this looks promising. Maybe. Yeah, there's an interesting little area here that I'm not quite sure what it's for. Doesn't seem to be any quests that want you to go there. Okay.
Time to do some real damage.
Yeah, but I hadn't done one of these. I haven't done a Guild Wars 2 video in a while, so I kind of wanted to get in here and see if I could finish out this leveling to 80 on Guild Wars 2. Yeah, I think the thing with Pantheon is I definitely know that it's going to be group centric, and you're going to have to be in a group, and they have 6-man groups. You're going to have, you know, a CC. You're going to have a Mesmer or something. You're going to be doing CC for sure. You have to have they call it the Quadrinity. So you normally have the Trinity. You got the healer, the tank, and the DPS. But in Pantheon, it's going to be the Quadrinity because you need the healer, tank, the DPS, and the CC. So it's going to cause a lot of frustration if they make it as hard as they talk about, because people, you know, you have to, you know how it is when you do raids and someone has to do like a CC at just the right time, or it could wipe the whole group. Think about that, you know. People are going to get pissed. You know, you're fighting a fight and maybe you get 80% of the way through and it took you 10 minutes and all of a sudden someone misses a CC assignment and the whole group wipes, and it's like, you know, it's going to be pretty interesting. All right, let's see where we need to go next. I'm just kind of walking around aimlessly. We've got earn a hero point, so let's just see if we can't earn a hero point. All right.
You there. You look somewhat capable. I have a job for you. Come here. I'm going with this brave excursionist, and if I die, you're
Oh, so here's where this comes in. Oh, Jesus.
Time to do some real damage.
Excelsior.
Replenishing.
Oh, pain for pain. Yeah, I definitely like difficult content. Yeah, well, you can watch the videos, and right now it's just, you know, they have placeholder animations, placeholder graphics. The graphics don't look great, but you can see that there is mechanics there that should make up a good combat system. But yeah, until they get the final stuff out, they're working really hard on the Project Fairthal, and that should be coming out hopefully sometime within the next 5 months or the next 4 months, I would gather. They're also launching a new website, I think, pretty soon too. Just, you know, because their forums are pretty crappy, and they know they're pretty crappy. And they are working on some new forums, and I think they may just launch an entirely new website.
Time to do some real damage.
You're documenting this, right? I want this momentous occasion recorded for posterity.
Have no fear. I have my fountain pen poised to immortalize the success of your persecution.
Oh, I sneezed. Sorry about that.
They'll have to hit much harder.
Never capitulate.
The hell's this guy going? He trying to get himself killed? Apparently.
Time to do some real damage.
Luckily, this other character came over, so the player came to help out. Veteran captain up ahead.
They'll have to hit much harder.
You know, over here we have a veteran captain. This ought to be interesting.
Just as I expected. This will be the central treasure chamber. My ghost-wrecking spell is ready. Let's hope these ghost pirates are susceptible to my charms.
All right, here we go. Seems like he charmed him. How's this thing?
Is the greatest treasure.
Time to do some real damage.
Embrace simplicity.
Embrace simplicity.
Knowledge is the greatest treasure.
We appreciate it.
Feel the fury.
Feel the fury.
Lethal combination. I like it.
Always be loyal to your crew. Get them.
some real damage.
Get them.
Like fine wine, I just keep getting better.
Well, that
One
works.
novice cannot go beyond
Hello,
one's
pirate.
experiences.
Allow me
And there we are.
you have
Level 70.
to thank for your freedom of
10 levels to go.
Hello? Hello? Savior here.
Knowledge is the
Decursifier.
greatest
That would be
treasure.
me.
She's probably just shy. Who are you? What have you done?
Okay.
Time to do some real damage. Feel the fury.
Thanks, yeah. Level 70, only 10 more to go. I wish you could do a slash play and see how much time it took, actual game time. Pretty,
Capitulate.
it's quite a while. I mean, 80 levels is a lot of levels. Excelsior. Yes, Morpheus, yes. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? Okay. What is it, slash age, really? There you go, 77 hours. You can see across all my characters it's 227, so this character accounts for most of that. So 77 hours is probably a pretty long time. Well, you figure 24 hours, that's only what, like 48 hours would be 2 days. That's like less than 4 days. You know? That's not that bad. With no with no experience boosts at all.
They'll have to hit much harder. My leg. Impressive combination.
Now we've got group event. Damn.
I serve the Vigil. The Vigil serves Tyria.
Always a pleasure.
Cat's going crazy.
Retreat!
Let's see what's going on down here.
They'll have to hit much harder. Retreat! Feel the fury.
Trippy Shay.
Feel the fury. Time to do some real damage.
Some must fight, so that all may be free.
Feel the fury.
Out of range. Okay, I have no idea how to use that trebuchet. I have no idea. It wasn't letting me use it. Alright, well, we did it. This one nasty old looking ship. Okay, now we still need to get the earn a hero point, which is all the way up this way. And the hero point's past this building, but I'm not quite sure how to get to the other side. Just look over here real quick. Looks like I need to go through the through that middle. This is the most direct way.
They'll have to hit much harder. You'll be feeling that one for days. Feel the fury.
Okay, this is... How am I supposed to get across? Not this way. Go this way, jump. This way, jump. But is there anything over here? It doesn't. This is a dead end. Shit.
Feel the fury. Time to. They'll have to hit much harder.
That's it for this streaming session, guys. I gotta take a little break, get something to eat, go to the bathroom. And I'll probably come back, play some WoW. I just wanted people to know I haven't given up on Guild Wars 2. I'm definitely gonna get to level 80. I'm level 70 now. I got a couple levels, and hopefully won't be too much longer before I'm level 80. And I'll check you guys back in not too long. I'm just gonna hit the restroom, and then I'll be back pretty quick. So I will catch you guys then.